Have you ever felt the need to just hit pause on life, step back, and take time for yourself to figure out your next steps? That feeling is the essence of the Hermit card from the Tarot. This card represents the power of introspection, solitude, and the search for inner wisdom. Today, we're going to explore the symbolism of the Hermit, the lessons it teaches us about reflection and enlightenment, and its strong connection to the astrological sign Virgo. Plus, I'll show you how to apply the Hermit's energy to your life to find clarity and purpose. Stay tuned because this card might be just the guide you've been looking for. The Hermit is a card of solitude, reflection, and inner wisdom. It invites us to step away from the distractions of the world and embark on a journey of self-discovery. The Hermit isn't about isolation in a negative sense. It's about finding inner strength in being alone and tapping into your inner light. It's a card of personal growth, guiding you to answers that can only be found within. If you've been feeling overwhelmed or uncertain about your path, the Hermit is here to remind you that sometimes the best way forward is to pause and look inward. The Hermit is a deeply symbolic card, and every element tells a story. At the center of this card is the Hermit holding a lantern, and within the lantern is a glowing six-pointed star, often called the Seal of Solomon. The lantern symbolizes guidance and enlightenment, while the star inside represents wisdom and truth. The Hermit's light isn't meant to illuminate the whole path ahead. It only lights the next few steps, teaching us to trust the process of self-discovery. The Hermit leans on a long staff, representing stability and support. This staff reminds us that while the journey inward can feel solitary, we're never truly without resources to lean on, whether it's inner strength, experience, or spiritual guidance. The Hermit wears a gray cloak, a symbol of neutrality and wisdom. This color shows detachment from the distractions of the material world, emphasizing the card's message of turning inward. The Hermit stands at the peak of a mountain, representing the hard-won achievements of personal growth. It's a reminder that spiritual enlightenment doesn't come easily. It requires effort, discipline, and sometimes a willingness to walk alone. The Hermit's imagery is both simple and profound, reflecting the idea that wisdom doesn't come from external sources. It's already within us. Our job is to seek it out. The Hermit is directly tied to Virgo, one of the most thoughtful and introspective signs of the zodiac. Virgo is ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication and intellect, which gives it a deep connection to analysis, problem-solving, and self-reflection. While Virgo is often seen as a sign of service, the Hermit reminds us that service to others starts with knowing and understanding ourselves. Let's take a moment to compare and contrast two Virgo archetypes, Virgo the Virgin and Virgo the Hermit. The Virgin archetype represents Virgo's outer work, the desire to heal, nurture, and refine the world around them. It's about service, productivity, and striving for perfection. The Virgin is outward-facing, focusing on contributions and tangible results. On the other hand, we have the Hermit. The Hermit embodies Virgo's inner work. It's about stepping away from the external responsibilities to reflect on your own truth and purpose. This introspection is what allows Virgo to excel in their outer work. The Hermit reminds us that clarity and wisdom come from solitude and self-discovery. The Virgin and the Hermit aren't contradictory. They're two sides of the same coin. The Virgin teaches us to refine the outer world, while the Hermit shows us how to refine the inner world. Together, they demonstrate Virgo's ultimate lesson: to be of service to others. You must first be aligned with yourself. It's also important to note that while the Hermit is Virgo's card, the Strength card represents Leo and not associated with Virgo. The woman in the Strength card may display Virgo-like qualities such as patience and calm, but Virgo's full astrological correspondence lies with the Hermit card, emphasizing Virgo's introspection and analytical nature. One of the most powerful messages of the Hermit is the importance of solitude. In today's fast-paced, hyper-connected world, it's easy to feel like we always need to be doing something or engaging with others. But the Hermit teaches us that solitude is not loneliness. It's actually a space for personal growth and clarity. The lantern only lights a small part of the path ahead because the Hermit's journey isn't about knowing the end goal. It's about trusting each step forward. This card encourages us to take time for introspection and listen to our inner voice, free from the external noise and distractions. Have you ever felt like you needed to retreat to figure things out? Well, the Hermit reminds us that these moments aren't a setback, they're an essential part of moving forward. In numerology, the Hermit is associated with the number 9, which represents completion, wisdom, and spiritual enlightenment. It's the number of the sage, the teacher, and the guide. 9 is about endings that pave the way for new beginnings. A perfect match for the Hermit, who pauses to reflect before stepping into a new chapter. The number 9 also has a connection to service and the idea of contributing your wisdom to the world. The Hermit may step away to learn and grow, but their ultimate goal is often to return and share their insights with others. This reflects Virgo's core nature as a sign of service. The Hermit's time alone isn't selfish, it's a necessary step in becoming a better version of yourself. How can you bring the Hermit's energy into your life? Well, here's a few practical tips. Create time for reflection. Block out time in your schedule for journaling, meditating, or simply sitting in silence. Even a few minutes a day can help you connect with your inner self. Step back to move forward. If you're facing a big decision, take a break from external input. Unplug from social media, skip the advice of others, and spend time listening to your intuition. Seek inner guidance. Remember that the answers you seek are already within you. The Hermit's lantern reminds us that we have the light we need to guide our way. Trust in yourself. Also prioritize self-development. Read books, attend workshops, or explore spiritual practices that help you grow. The Hermit values lifelong learning and inner growth. By incorporating these practices into your life, you'll embody the Hermit's wisdom and find clarity even in uncertain times. The Hermit teaches us that the greatest clarity comes from within. By stepping back, reflecting, and tuning in to our inner light, we can find the wisdom to navigate life's challenges. It's not about isolating yourself, it's about connecting more deeply with your own truth. If you're ready to explore the Hermit's energy even further, I invite you to check out my book on tarot and astrology, Cosmic Connections. And as always, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tarot insights. Let's keep walking on the path of wisdom together. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the Hermit card. Remember, your light is always within you. Until next time, take care and keep seeking your truth.